Nobody ignored him because he was weak. Nobody took advantage of him because he was foolish. They took advantage of him because he was too kind. And every single day he allowed it. Leo was a golden retriever who lived in a peaceful forest village. Everyone loved Leo. Or at least, that's what Leo believed. Every morning, before the birds finished singing, Leo was already helping someone. The rabbit needed help gathering carrots. Leo helped. The squirrel needed help carrying acorns. Leo helped. The deer needed someone to watch her children while she went to the river. Leo helped. No matter who asked. No matter how tired he was. No matter what he had planned. Leo always smiled and said the same thing. Of course. Don't worry. I'll take care of it. And because of that, everyone depended on him. At first, Leo felt proud. Whenever he walked through the village, animals greeted him. They smiled at him. They praised him. Some even called him the kindest animal in the forest. Those words made Leo feel important. He thought kindness was making him valuable. But slowly, something began to happen. Every day, Leo gave a little more. And every day, he lost a little more of himself. He stopped fishing at the lake, which he loved. He stopped taking long walks through the forest. He stopped resting. He stopped doing the things that made him happy. His entire life became about solving everyone else's problems. Yet nobody seemed to notice. If you've ever felt like Leo, always helping, always giving, but rarely receiving anything in return, stay with me until the end of this story. The lesson Leo learned might change the way you see your own relationships. One afternoon, Leo finally found a free day. For the first time in months, he decided to visit the beautiful Crystal Lake. The weather was perfect. The sky was blue. The water sparkled like diamonds. He decided to visit the beautiful Crystal Lake. The weather was perfect. The sky was blue. The water sparkled like diamonds. Leo sat down and smiled. Finally, a moment for himself. But before he could enjoy it, he heard someone calling his name. Leo, it was the squirrel. I need help carrying my acorns. Leo hesitated. Then he stood up. Okay. The next day, it happened again. And the day after that. And the day after that. Every time Leo tried to focus on himself, someone interrupted. Every time he wanted rest, someone needed a favor. And every single time, he said yes. Months passed. One evening, Leo returned home exhausted. His paws ached. His body felt heavy. His stomach growled with hunger. He had spent the entire day helping others and forgotten to eat. As he lay on his bed, staring at the ceiling, a painful question entered his mind. When was the last time I did something for myself? He couldn't remember. That answer scared him. The next morning, Leo woke up feeling weaker than ever. But before he could even stretch, there was a knock at his door. It was the rabbit. Leo, can you help me harvest my field? Before Leo could answer, another knock came. The squirrel. Then the deer. Then the fox. Everyone needed something. Everyone wanted something. Everyone expected something. Leo looked at the long line outside his house. Then he looked at himself. His tired eyes. His aching body. His empty stomach. For the first time, he saw the truth. No one was asking if he was okay. No one was asking what he needed. No one was asking how he felt. They only wanted what he could do for them. That realization hurt more than anything. That evening, Leo sat alone beneath an old oak tree. As the sun disappeared behind the hills, a wise owl landed beside him. The owl studied Leo quietly. You look troubled. Leo sighed. I help everyone, but I feel empty. The owl nodded. Then he asked a simple question. Who takes care of the one who takes care of everyone? Leo opened his mouth, but no words came out, because he didn't know. The owl continued. There is a difference between kindness and self-sacrifice. Leo listened carefully. Kindness is helping when you can. Self-sacrifice is helping when it hurts you. The words struck Leo deeply. For years, he had confused the two. He thought being kind meant saying yes to everyone. But now he realized something important. A person who never says no eventually loses themselves. If that lesson is already speaking to you, take a moment to like this video. It helps more people discover messages like this and reminds us that healthy boundaries matter. That night, Leo made a decision. The next morning, the squirrel came to his house. Leo, can you carry these acorns for me? Leo smiled politely. No. The squirrel blinked. What? No. I have my own plans today. The squirrel frowned and walked away. A few minutes later, the rabbit arrived. Can you help me harvest my field? No. The rabbit looked shocked, then annoyed. Then he left. For the first time in years, Leo felt uncomfortable. His heart raced. Part of him wanted to chase after them and apologize. But he didn't. Instead, he walked to Crystal Lake. And he spent the entire day fishing. The world didn't end. The village didn't collapse. Nobody suffered. The squirrel carried his own acorns. The rabbit harvested his own field. The deer watched her own children. Life continued perfectly without Leo solving everyone's problems. That realization changed everything. Weeks passed. Leo began setting healthy boundaries. He still helped others, but only when he truly could. He started resting, eating properly, enjoying his hobbies, protecting his time. Little by little, his energy returned. His happiness returned. His confidence returned. Something else changed too. The animals began treating him differently. The ones who only wanted favors slowly disappeared, but the ones who genuinely cared stayed. In fact, they respected him more than ever. Because Leo was no longer helping out of fear. He was helping out of choice. And there is a big difference between the two. 1 year later, Leo stood beside Crystal Lake watching the sunset. He thought about the old version of himself. The version that believed saying yes would earn love. The version that feared disappointing people. The version that forgot his own needs. And he smiled. Because he had finally learned the lesson that changed his life. Being kind does not mean abandoning yourself. Being generous does not mean becoming available to everyone. And being a good person does not mean saying yes all the time. Sometimes the most powerful word you can say is no. Not because you are selfish, not because you are rude, but because you finally understand your own worth. And the moment you stop giving away all of yourself to make others comfortable, something amazing happens. You stop losing yourself. You start respecting yourself. And when you respect yourself, the world begins to respect you too. Because healthy boundaries do not push good people away. They reveal who truly belongs in your life. So let me ask you a question. Have you ever struggled to say no because you were afraid of disappointing someone? If you have, share your experience in the comments below. Your story might encourage someone else who is going through the same thing. And if this message helped you today, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another life-changing story. Remember, you can be kind without being used. You can be generous without sacrificing yourself. And you can care about others without forgetting your own value. Take care of yourself. Set healthy boundaries. And never be afraid to choose yourself when necessary. We'll see you in the next video.